It was a typical, boring Tuesday morning at the Silver Spoon Diner. The smell of burnt coffee and maple syrup was everywhere, and the morning rush was finally thinning out. My little sister Jamie was working the register, cracking jokes with the regulars. She's only 19, just a kid really, and I've always felt more like her bodyguard than her big sister. Then there was Miller. He's been coming in for years. Always quiet, always ordered the number 4 breakfast special with extra toast. But today, Miller looked different. He was twitching, staring at the front door, and clutching a small, heavy-looking gym bag like it was filled with gold. I walked over to refill his coffee, trying to keep things friendly. As I leaned in, the zipper on his bag caught on the edge of the table. It slid open just an inch. My heart didn't just stop. It crashed. Inside that bag, tucked between some old rags, was the dull, matte finish of a black semi-automatic pistol. The metal looked cold, oily, and very real. I felt the sweat start to prickle at the back of my neck. My breath hitched, but I forced myself to keep pouring. I looked over at Jamie. She was laughing, completely oblivious. Her back turned to us as she prepped a latte. I had to get her out, but I knew if I screamed or if Miller saw me panic, everything would go south in a heartbeat. I grabbed a napkin from my apron and scribbled 4 words: run to the back. I walked over to Jamie, handing her the napkin like it was a simple lunch order. I leaned in close and whispered, "Hey kid, we're out of whole milk in the walk-in. Take this list and do not come back until it's all done." She looked at the napkin, her eyes going wide as she noticed my hands were shaking like a leaf. She didn't ask questions. She just nodded, tucked the note away, and disappeared through the swing doors. Those next 3 minutes felt like 3 hours. I stood there, wiping the same spot on the counter, my eyes glued to that gym bag. Finally, the bells above the door chimed and 2 officers walked in for their break. I've never been so happy to see a uniform in my entire life. Miller never even had a chance to reach for the zipper.